And that's gonna be a plot point, probably. What was I trying to say? I don't know, man. But yeah, like, you can kind of see it here, and you can't really see it because the resolution bug, what it actually does is it renders it in 900p, and you can't really see the full textures of everything, but, like, you can see, like, in the sun, her dress looks like it's... I could be saying it wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's, like, velvet or something along those lines, where it's, like, very, like, almost like fuzzy, like it would gather a lot of lint, whereas 9S has, like, a very, like, leathery kind of jacket, and you can see, like, the sun reflect off it as such. And you can't really see these textures with the resolution bug, or... And this is not an insult at all, but on the PS4 version where it runs at either 900 or 720p, and it's just, it's so, like, when I installed the resolution mod before I just decided to do a borderless window, like, I was like, holy shit, it looks like a different game entirely. So this, I know, is a fishing spot. But I am really curious then, because these guys attacked me in the... Maybe I fucked up somewhere, huh?
Commencing fishing.
So, the one thing that I don't really like is that I have no really... Wow, that was stupid. But I have no really idea how it works in this game, because there isn't really ever a tutorial at all.
Catch confirmed.
Hey, I did it. So it's actually very similar to the
Complete.
carp machine. Hold on, I want to look at that real quick. Why is it called the carp machine? And oh god. So it's just they don't know what to call it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put that one on because I want it really bad, actually. Because I had, I think this one on, because I'm pretty sure that this is actually, supposed to be, like, a PlayStation. Or maybe not, actually. Well, because I see the green and the, yeah, the green, the red, and the yellow. And then you can wear the damn, this thingy. But I don't know if it really does anything or not, but we're gonna totally... Also, so I'm pretty sure that, speaking of Hideo Kojima, I'm pretty sure that this is a reference, because it's a cardboard, it's a cardboard box, but it's, like, shaped after a very sturdy box used for transporting goods in the jungle. A high-capacity device used in the Gestalt project. It exudes a vague aura of pompousness. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just do that. Oh my god, I fucking love that it actually opens. I didn't see that before. Holy shit, yeah, we're keeping this one equipped. I don't give a shit. Because I like that one. I like it a lot. It's very nice. In case you didn't get that.
So this is the resistance camp, huh? We should probably go talk to their leader first thing.
Nah, fuck that. Oh, there we go. There's a treasure chest. Come on. So, the only thing that does kind of bug me is that they hide this particular shit behind a fucking side quest. And it's kind of pointless. Like, the only thing that does kind of actually kind of speaking of bother me about, honestly, this game as a whole, is it pretty much exactly the same as the original Nier, in that a lot of the side quests are fucking pointless nonsense.
You're number 2.
You know about 2B?
Yes, well, the bunker told me to expect you. My name is Anemone. I'm the leader of the android resistance that controls most of this territory. You must be the new scouts we heard about. Well, I'm sure my people will have plenty of information for you. Please feel free to ask them anything you like.
Oh, I never noticed the vocals in this song. Because, like, the only thing that I actually really like about doing videos like this for YouTube is just strictly the fact that, like, when you're able to just totally pay attention to nothing but the game, it, like, makes a huge difference. So, yeah, this guy's a weapon dealer, but we need to do a thing for him. If I can get the servicing device in that toolbox up and run, yeah, like... Nah. 4 complex gadgets will be enough to fix it. Yeah, I mean, pretty much, I think that this is just supposed to be like a, hey, check out the world and everything. So this is just a regular trader, and we can do stuff for him as well. So I do want to buy this, though, because it prevents animals from running. Yeah, let's just go ahead and... Those little doodads. Yeah, he's got a bum leg. Of course he does. Yeah, I'm just fast-forwarding, honestly, because it's fucking pointless for the most part. This person, however, does a lot of the stuff with the, where I can fuse chips and everything. Or upgrade the pod. Which, I will say, I didn't find any of these materials except for the tree seed, which... It is a little bit interesting. It's an electromagnetic wave shielding device. I wear it to limit unnecessary information from the world. Ha, just kidding. Yeah, so pretty much... Like, I don't think anybody's explaining the reason why they all look like a meal yet. But I heard his fucking voice actor in the trailer. I'm sorry, but this game is too difficult. Dang, I didn't... Oh, I was hoping for something fun. I was hoping for a funny joke. Just between you and me, you go to blah, 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 blah. Whatever, I don't care. Alright, yeah, so I mean, it'll pretty much take me like 2.5 minutes to do these side quests again. And, yeah, like, the only thing is that...
This must have been quite a city once upon a time. Too bad vegetation's claimed most of it now.
Like, a lot of the side quests are just kind of the same
Operator
shit.
60 to 2B. It is time for your regularly scheduled contact.
This is 2B. Nothing to report.
Good to hear. Say, how's the weather on Earth today? Good?
It's fine. Does that question have anything to do with our operation?
Not really. I just figured it might feel nice to have some good weather.
Feeling nice has no bearing on completing missions.
That is so like you, 2B. Anyway, talk to you later.
Like, do you see what I mean? I don't know. I find it endearing in a way. See, but now I'm kind of curious, though. I hope that this doesn't, like, affect an ending or something. I mean, honestly, maybe the more, you kill, maybe the more show up or something. Now I'm just scared. Because it seems like you can, for the most part, like, not really kill anything if you don't want to. I didn't realize that all of these guys were...
Okay, that's everything the supply trader asked for.
So now all of them are hostile to me, automatically.
Man, these chores are a real pain in the butt, huh?
The Resistance is a valuable ally to Yorha. By helping them, we also help ourselves. So no, I don't think they're a pain.
Yeah.
Whoa, what the fuck? Is that a differently colored moose there? Or is that just the lighting kind of being all wonky as shit? What the fuck? Yeah, I have to get the bait to do it. I don't really want to, though, because I'm lazy. Do you see what I kind of mean about the pop-in now? It's pretty intense, but... You see, I'm not really somebody that gives that much of a shit, and, like, literally the only reason that I was like, I want to play the PC version is just really because... I don't know. Like, with Dark Souls, it's very easy to, like, make... well, specifically, I'll say Dark Souls 3. It was very easy to make a choice there because it was, like, console version runs at 30 and the PC version runs at 60. And I didn't run into really any problems with the PC version, so...
Hypothesis. Jamming caused by enemies in local vicinity.
No shit.
Plant life has claimed most of the central area. Big plants, too.
Report. Records show that vegetation has grown to an abnormal size since the departure of humans.
Wonder if there are any huge boars inside, too.
Why are you asking specifically about boars? You being fan servicey 9S? 9Z poo? Oh, wait. Actually, no, I don't... Can I get through this way? Nah. Yeah, like, I do... I don't know, it's just like... Like, I did hear... Actually, no, I do remember why I specifically picked the PC version for this game, because there was, like, a friggin', what's the name of that channel that does all, like, the crazy analyses of performance? Digital Foundry, there you go. And, I think they said that, like, the PC version, like, obviously isn't, like, great, but it's better, like, if you have, like, the hardware... Oh, okay. But if you have, like, the hardware to take advantage of it, I guess is the best way to put it, then it is a better experience than the console version. And I feel like that's enough of a reason for me. I don't know. I've been trying, like, really, really, really hard to kind of not be, like, that fucking stupid... snob that everybody hates about, like, specifically, like the kinds of people that are, like, that even the people on r/PC Master Race fucking despise. And I think I've done, like, a okay job at it most of the time, but, like, sometimes it's really hard to not just be like, but it's better.
This is the place that
Yeah,
weapons
these guys
trader was
are, like,
talking about.
automatically
I'm
angry
picking up
at me.
hostile machine life forms.
Like, I wish that if you just did the regular lock up... Alright, oh, actually, so when you hold it and press, then you actually do it the regular way. Okay, that's actually really good to know. Like if you press it to actually do the lock-on, right? And then you hold it and just switch, it doesn't stop the lock-on when you let go. It actually does, like, keep it going, which is actually very good to know. Oh yeah, is this, yeah. This is so cool, I think also, like, just the whole, like, network features. Like, you'll temporarily gain three random effects based on the chips that the players had. So it's kind of almost like... Obviously, I'll say, like, fucking Dark Souls. But it is. And I feel like it's meant to kind of mimic that same sense of thing, but it's meant to be a little bit more passive. Whereas, like, a lot of people... Like, the human interaction in Dark Souls is very interactive, like someone writes a note and you find that exact note in your game, or like you summon another player who is online fighting the battle with you, whereas this is much more like... What happened there? Oh, I guess the... Oh, dang, that's quick.
That should be enough. Let's get these back to the trader.
The effects, like, wore off, like, really quickly, and I didn't realize why there was, like, a chip flashing in the corner, but I should have realized that it was probably from the friggin' temporary effects. But, yeah, like, it's a lot more passive, and I feel like that's a very smart idea, because... I don't know, like, I like the online features of Dark Souls, but the fact that it's almost necessary to play online in a lot of ways, it's both necessary and completely unnecessary at the same time, as well as being both one of the most fun parts of the game and being one of the most annoying parts of the game all at once. And I feel like just with the way that they decided to do it... Oh, wait. Yeah. I found a thingy, I think. Wait, what? No, god damn it. I could have sworn I saw a chest up there. Like, you know, like people who, like, leave very spoilery notes, or, like, cheaters who invade you, or even just, like, people who got out of their way to, like, fuck you over. But then you also have people like the friendly Dark Wraith that I ran into on my first Dark Souls playthrough, and you're like, it's so much fun, because I never got it on actual, like, footage, because I was, like, grinding for Covenant items, but goddamn, like, when I ran into my first Fight Club naturally, it was, like, really one of the, like, coolest experiences that I've had in a game in a really long time. But it also sucks balls sometimes, so... Like, I appreciate that they kind of try to mimic that, but didn't go too far with it. Blah, 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 blah. Yay, so we got money and we got some shit and stuff. So now he does sell some chips. Yeah, so like max HP up, weapon attack up, and these things, if I obviously like fuse them and everything, they become much better like right out of the gate. So I might actually... Yeah, so I already have most of these. The only ones I don't have is the sound waves, which I feel like it's going to have a very distinct purpose, and I don't know what it is yet, but... I also really appreciate the idea that you can sacrifice HUD elements to make your, like, to add or subtract different things. So, Sure, let's do 4. Just for the purpose of, because I forget how much it is. I think it starts out even pretty crazy, like, right away. Or no, it's 1,000, so that's not bad at all. So that's another 1,000. And then I need more to do these, too. But let's sell some shit. So I got a whole bunch of... Well, crystal was pretty easy to find. So I feel like it's not going to be that hard to get it back. So I feel like just this once, I'll go ahead and sell that shit just for the sake of it. And even the iron ore, how much? That's not a lot. So how much, actually, how much does that make? Oh, yeah, +8. Fuck yes, but it... Oh, actually, I totally forgot, because she also sells, oh, come on. I'm so used to playing Zelda right now, and the switches fucking swap between the B and A button actually is killing me. Yeah, because I wanted to get one of these, so I'm going to sell some shit to get that right now because I need it. Because I know I'll get more money pretty quickly, actually, but I just don't really want to deal with it, to be real with you. Not even at all. So yeah, let's see. Because also, once we go out into the desert, we'll get extra shit as well. So yeah, like look at the difference there. Plus 74. That's a lot. Yeah, so these are all already equipped then. And these you can only equip in easy mode. Yeah, I actually totally forgot. We don't even have a friggin' weapon right now. Because all we have is the one sword. We don't have the bigger sword. Because I'm pretty sure that that's going to be either a quest reward or something found in the world. But what if my weapons are just making my friends die all the faster? Never mind. That's very depressing. I'm glad. I'm glad that it's fucking depressing. Yay, $5,000. God damn it. I also really like that they give you the super kind of fan servicey weapons like right out of the gate. Well, they're not really fan service because I think is it the Beast Lord that's been in all of them? I could be full of shit, so don't hate me if I'm full of shit, but I'm pretty sure that it's this one that is in all of the games. Yeah, so you could switch between two different weapons, which is pretty cool. Or two different sets of weapons. I know I don't have anything to upgrade it. Oh. Whatever. Yeah, so now we have... I actually really like this sword also because it's, like, it has a really nice hold, as well as, like... It has a really cool combo that I don't remember if the other one had or not. But I really like it, and of course, it also has, like, the, smash. I forget, fuck. Helm Splitter, isn't it? Isn't that the name for them a lot of the times? I'm pretty sure. I'm probably lying. Oh, hey, I actually have a request for you as well. There have been lots of rotating scenes in the desert. It's very unusual, so it may be indicative of something bigger. Sure, why not? Yeah, like, I'm fast-forwarding through some of this shit because if there's one thing I realized from the original Nier is that a lot of the flavor text is kind of just fucking useless.
042 to operator. Coordinates confirmed for location specified by resistance leader.
Understood, 042. Placing marker on target. The desert heat is going to make resupply efforts difficult, 2B. Please make sure you're ready before you go.
Ready, fish. Wait, so does it actually show up on my map now? Oh. Also, if you notice when you pause the game, it adds, like, an echo to the music. And I don't know why, but I'm just a sucker for shit like that. Just minor things that change the soundtrack up just a little bit just really get me in ways that it probably shouldn't. Yeah, now, and also the guys in the desert are going to also drop a lot of chips, which I'm super stoked for. Because I want them chips. All them chips. Oh, yeah, that's a different way. Actually, I don't even know if I went up here. Because pretty much like after we do this one... Oh, I guess we can't, huh? Well, that sucks. Because pretty much once we do this stuff, a lot of shit opens up. I didn't really get much farther than that. Because once, like, stuff... I'm not gonna lie, I did do the thing that I always... Or not I always do, but... Like, I feel like everybody does when you're playing, like, a good fucking video game, where I just, like, played for, like, an hour or two and forgot about what's going on. Like, I forgot that I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't, like, spoil myself on stuff. Oopsies.
Alert. Access point communications jammed.
No way. I'm gonna say that every time. Yeah, see, so now I can do the launcher to helm splitter nonsense. I can be all DMC up in this shit. Oh, sorry, I just probably actually triggered half the internet by calling it DMC and not Devil May Cry. Also, there are some strong enemies over there. I don't want to fuck with that, at least not right now. And also, that looks oddly similar to the, fuck, I totally forget the name. Do I even have to say it, though, honestly? I forget where the desert... Oh, yeah, crap. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yeah, I went the wrong way. No, stop. Yeah, nope. Wrong button. Once again, God. I don't know why Nintendo have to do that shit, but, like... God damn, it's annoying. Yay, boars. We can ride boars. I know for a fact that I can ride the boars, but I'm not going to right now. I think I bought some bait, though. I think so, at least. And I gotta say that even, like, all of the music, I feel like... 90% of the music, or maybe, like, 50% of the music in the original Nier was fucking incredible, and 50% of it made me want to, like friggin', like, punch myself in the face kind of shit. And I gotta say that almost every song that I've heard so far in this soundtrack is just actually good. And that is a little, or at least it does what it's supposed to, I guess, is probably the best way to put it. Like, because a lot of it is purely, I guess, atmospheric, but that's what it's meant to be, I guess. You know what I mean? Oh, so I love the almost like Doctor Strange Inception level of like the buildings being completely all weird. Server manager. Oh, wait, no. Lost equipment. There was something I've already mentioned. According to her, the equipment that was lost when breaking into the abandoned factory is still there. I've marked its estimated location. Huh? So where, what? Because, actually, I'm confused with what all these things are. All the way out there. Because I'm just trying to see where exactly that would even be. Yeah, and I guess some of this will fill out as we obviously like get to it, but I'm just really curious as to where, like, what equipment were they talking about? I mean, was he just talking about the friggin' the mobile suit Gundams?
You're from Yorha, right? I've heard about you guys. We've got a squad mate waiting in a rocky stretch up ahead. Head on over. Just remember that there's nowhere to resupply out there. If you need anything, best to take care of it. What can I help you with?
Yeah, I get it. Why you gotta keep telling me? I don't know why he's gotta keep telling me. Oh, also, like... The coolest thing that I actually found about this area is that it's actually pretty cool that basically you like slide around everywhere in the desert.
The Council of Humanity has a message for all of our brave androids fighting on the surface. Currently, our struggle against the machine lifeforms is at a stalemate. This battle has raged for far too long. I am sure all of you find the effort grueling. But now is not the time to give up. Now, more than ever, we must forge on. Remember that several 100,000 humans on the moon want nothing more than to return to Earth. Glory to mankind.
Those council broadcasts are always so stiff.
Yeah, like, I feel like they're doing it for a
Report.
reason, though.
Mail notification received from access point.
Can I check the mail here, actually? No. Weapons. Oh, that's cool. Oh! That's actually kind of cool that you get more of the story when you upgrade it. I forget if that actually was how it originally worked. I could be totally wrong, but... Oh, no, it actually is a machine. That's weird. Special unit machines. Small, stubby. Whatever. Don't really care that much. So now these guys have the red eyes, but they don't attack me. So I'm kind of almost like borderline scared to attack them, but I don't know. This game just has me already being like, what's going to be the big twist? Why am I a piece of shit and why should I hate myself? Yoko Taro, why? Why do you want me to hate myself? Why do you want me to be sad, Yoko Taro? Why? What did I do to you? Apparently I did a lot to Yoko Taro because he wants me to feel like shit. Already, he does. Although I feel like that's just his, like his goal in life. Make as many people feel like shit as possible. I also, like, some of the effects, just like the way that the enemies die and everything are, like, so well done. And I do know that some of, like, the bloom effects and some of the textures are technically rendered at a lower resolution, so that's how they kind of get away with it, but I'll be interested I will be, because I know that they're looking at the resolution bug, because it's pretty bad. And, like, it makes the game look significantly worse, I'll say. And I'll be interested to see if they touch it up anymore, because I feel like there is a lot of, not necessarily performance to be desired, but, like, like, this game on max doesn't really stress, like, my system at all. And once again, I am kind of in the, you know, a lot, like, not everybody has a system exactly like mine, but I do find it slightly, almost like a bummer that it, like, barely even, like, makes my system even a little bit angry, because I want the game to be, like, so crazy looking that it, like, murders my computer, and my computer just gets angry and wants to cry at it or something. Is that Chip? No, it's not Chip. I'm pretty sure we won't get chips until we friggin', what's the word I'm looking for? Until we actually get to this next quest up here. I'm pretty sure, because I noticed them, like, literally, like, right after that. Hey, why did I... Oh, yeah, because that's totally the lock-on in Zelda, isn't it? God damn it. I have to say, though, Zelda is really good. Not going to even try to lie. It's really good. It's a very expensive game at, like, $360, but it's really good. I hope you get the joke there. Because I'm saying that the Wii U version sucks, but I'm also saying that it's literally the only reason to buy a Switch.
Hey, our leader told me all about you. Name's Jackass. Nice to meet you. I hear you're planning to take out all the machines in the desert? Guess that means we need to get that entrance open.
Looks like it. So, Jackass, was it? What are you doing all the way out here?
Oh, that? Well... wouldn't want to have anyone getting tangled up in that, now would we? Don't go trying to be a hero, alright?
Me, a hero? No way. Also, I'm really curious as to why they decide to name the character Jackass. Because, like, I feel like it's just either all for a giggle or all to kind of be like, hey,
Who opens a sealed gate with explosives? There's gotta be an easier way, right?
Because it's almost like one of those things where, like, I'm trying to think of the best way to put it, but it's almost like human words have lost all meaning or something, but we still use curse words all the same. Oh, yeah, also, that's, I really hope, like, there's a huge part of me that really hopes genuinely that this shit isn't just fan service nonsense. And there's a part of me that hopes that it is, because I really hope that they don't try to, like, justify, God, I forget his fucking name, but the king of Facade and, like, all this other shit all being in the world or something, you know? And just, like, look at how pretty it is. Just, like, look at it. Yeah, see, and that's what I kind of meant, like, you slide around everywhere.
Slippery.
Like, I'm sure it's not, like, only there to kind of be, like, slightly aesthetically pleasing. But I am in fact a whore for aesthetics.
We've got enemies approaching.
Android desert.
These machines are talking.
Yeah, I heard from the Resistance that they've been seeing this a lot lately. Couldn't tell you why, though.
No shit, huh? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, this is where we start seeing the chips come up. And boy, am I really glad that I actually just spent the fucking money to get the weapon upgrade chips. Because, or not upgrade, weapon damage up chips. Because, damn, that's helpful, actually. Because I'm pretty sure that they expect you to kind of wander around a little bit and not take this stuff on immediately. Like, they do a good amount of damage. Not...
Droid. Exterminate. Enemy.
Scared. Enemy. Scary.
Do you think they even understand the concept of being scared?
I mean, but... God, like, that's the only thing that bothers me about... Like, it's specifically, I feel like, Yoko Taro's style of writing is that... Yes, you guys are also just robots. Like, guys. Like, you can't be that fucking dense. Like you have to realize that at least
Alert.
somehow...
Access point communications jammed.
Like, at least somehow, there has to be some sort of a possibility that they could either develop... 1,000 years passed, blah, 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 blah. We asked that you continue. Okay, whatever. Yeah, like, it seems like spam email almost, you know? So I'm also kind of... I didn't think about it, really, but... How far does the map extend out here? So it extends all the way. Because the only thing about having an open world that kind of sucks is that...
Scary. Kind. Veggie. Meat.
Okay, so these guys aren't that bad. Because there is definitely the one area where, like, even the pod is like, yo, guys, you probably don't want to do this because you're going to get fucked really hard. And I'm like, you know what, man? I got this. And I walked over and it was like level 25. And I immediately cried to myself. Although I feel like that's not really as crazy of a thing as you might imagine. I feel like I'm actually on point today, which is rare. Because I will say, like, I don't necessarily think that you can blame everything on it. Because if you blame fucking everything on it, it's just kind of dumb. But I will say that the LP tax does exist. Why? Why did you have to find this place? You are fortunate enough not to be qualified to enter. But how cruel gods can be to allow such misfortune. You must get away from here. Just staying here will be dead. What the fuck? One day you will discover the truth of that, I'm sure. May you live a long and healthy life. What the fuck? That's weird. I mean, I'm assuming that not unlike a lot of things that I've seen so far are probably either things that I'm going to experience in a later playthrough or something that I can probably open later. But what I was saying is, I don't necessarily think, because a lot of people I think try to blame a lot of their misfortunes on what you would call like the LP tax, in that when you're playing a game live like this, it can be very difficult to like perform. I do feel like people sometimes blame a little bit too much stuff on it, but it definitely exists. I'll say it definitely exists, and it's kind of hard to, especially to play Platinum games where you really just feel like you have no. I'm concerned by the fact that there was a dead body there, but like it's hard. It's hard playing Platinum games specifically. I don't like that. I'll come back later. But pretty much I find it interesting that I feel like this game is like, what are you doing out here? I wonder what kind of civilization used to exist here. I feel like I know, and I feel like I don't want to guess. Please? Hell yeah, that's a lot of silver ore. I'm trying to find like the border here of, because you can see it when the winds start to pick up and everything. Because I'm going to take a wild assumption and say that something's going to be detrimental to my health if I try to go any further. So I don't really want to fuck with that. But I also want to explore a little bit. Yeah. And the fact that there are dead bodies around the outset of this. Yeah, like this is, oh fuck, yeah. It's but I'm gonna Google that shit. Because wouldn't it be like thousands and thousands of years then since the original Nier? So that's the only thing that gets me on this a little bit, where I'm like, I don't believe that these places would still exist. Like, I totally understand the idea that, you know, thousands of years you might see like remnants, especially if machines or something took over instead of humans, but I feel like it's very hard to believe that they, like, I don't know, maybe, because I feel like after a certain amount of time, human, or the machines would build their own sort of society, like, even if it took a really long time for them to achieve any sort of sentience. It would take a really long time, but they could eventually create, like, their own civilizations, their own economies and everything. And it's just kind of, like, odd to me that it would be, like, thousands of years since, and they haven't. Maybe I'm definitely overthinking it. there is like a very large part of me that doesn't really like, there's a huge part of me that really loves how Yoko Taro writes his games and how much thought he really puts into it. But with how much...
Kill enemy. Why?
But with how much...
Stay away.
What's with the weird-looking outfits?
I've seen that sort of thing when I was going through some old data. It looks like what humans used to wear long ago. Certain human collectives used to use face paint like that, too.
Face paint, you say, huh? But, like, there's a huge part of me that, like, really loves how much detail that Yoko Taro puts into a lot of his writing. And there's a huge part of me also that thinks that he goes so fucking far to, like, make detail, like, put details into the game. And sometimes he, like, almost ignores something on purpose and will go so far just to justify himself not adhering to his own rules, I guess, is the best way to put it. Like the whole thing about the Nier, I talked about it a lot, and I don't think I got any, like, bad messages about it or anything. And because I am open to, like, a conversation, but I feel like at a certain point I'm not really willing to... Whoa, shit, that's a lot of enemies over... Oh, yeah, I remember this shit over here. They're all gonna explode. But the thing about the original Nier that I didn't really like about the, like, specifically where the plot ends up going is that it's just, like... They... So, yeah, like, the Shades are or, like, the original humans. Got it. You're shit and you should die. Got it. You want me to feel bad. But then why have them attack the player? Like, this is more interesting where I'm like, are they not attacking me because the game wants me to not attack them? You know what I mean? And so... The only thing that bothered me is about the original Nier is that...
Help me.
And to be, it's fine. Their speech doesn't mean anything. They're just emitting words at random. If they wanted help,
I want the
why
thingy.
would they be attacking us?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I mean... And already, though, they're tackling the same... I guess, like I won't say story, but they're tackling a very similar idea already better than the original Nier did. And I'm sure a lot of that has to do with because of the budget, you know? Because from what I understand, the original Nier, the biggest really, like, problem with it was that they didn't really have the budget to do, like, multiple character playthroughs and, like, multiple shit and everything. They could only really afford to do, like, one legit playthrough of the game, I guess. And they, like, instead of having it be different each time, he obviously, like, makes you replay it a bunch. And that is, you know, both a really cool thing and a really bad thing. So, oh Christ. I did not see them getting that close to me. They are getting smarter, and I don't like that. Also, what are they hiding away in this corner here? Oh, no. That looks like a fucking... Oh, never mind. It looks like it's just a rock. It looked like it was moving for a second. I was like, please tell me that's not a giant boss or something. But yeah, so because of the fact that I think that they could do so much more with this game than they could with the original Nier, at least in terms of, like, actual playthroughs, and, you know, like, they had a real budget here, and they could make it, for lack of a better word, a real game. And so they're kind of, I feel like... To be completely honest, like, I feel like a lot of, at least the story so far is very, much a retread of the original Nier, but with a bigger budget and with, like, more actual, like, thoughtfulness put into, like, even just its general approach, I guess, is the best way I could really think of it. And even so much, there's nothing really wrong with that. It's just kind of meh, you know? And it's not even really meh. I'm being a baby. I'm always a fucking baby. Just don't mind me. I really should stop bitching and complaining. But I'm not even really complaining, like, because so far, like, this game is really, really fucking good. Like, I will say that right away. Like, this game is fucking incredible so far. So, I'm not even, like, bummed out about it or anything. It's just kind of like, you know. So, this seems interesting. Raises enemy and player attack power to 240. Meh. Okay, so that actually can fit, which is pretty good. And so is 15%, actually. Counter an enemy attack to send back to 30% of incoming damage. Actually, yeah, so I'm gonna hopefully pick up a whole bunch of those movement speed up ones. So, it hopefully shouldn't be too much of an issue, but I am, I am gonna go back, and I probably am gonna grind just a little bit, because I want to get, like, especially the movement speed up is, like, really, really helpful. Especially when you have, like, fucking, like, 4 of them. But yeah, I guess, I do want to explain really quickly what I do mean about, like, how this game is able to convey the same message a little bit better. And this whole part explains it a lot, is that they see you as, like, you are very distinct. You look like a human. You don't look like the other robots. So you are inherently there to kill them. They know that. So they're afraid of you. Automatically. Like, out of the gate, they're afraid of you. And what that does a little bit differently is that it does allow them to have a little bit more of a, like they can be kind of aggressive because of the fact that they're afraid of you. Kind of a sort of thing. Oh, damn it. Well, I guess it's good to know that these are here. I am really curious as to what they hold, though. Because I feel like it's, with how many there are, I feel like it really can't be that good, you know? But I also feel like if you can't get them at the beginning of the game, and you're supposed to, I guess, remember where they all are, I feel like that in itself is kind of like a, like they're obviously supposed to remind you, like, hey, no, you should come back because these things are really great. Or could at least maybe be really great. Ooh, more chips. God, I will say, it is so addicting finding the chips and everything. Because it just, I feel like it's a really interesting way to do kind of like a character upgrade system in a very interesting way. Like it's not necessarily never been done before, but it's very interesting. Hey, I see you. I totally see you there. All of you guys, I see you. Whatever.